What if I told you that all you need is flour and water to make spring roll wrappers that are softer, elastic, stronger, and better than the ones you buy in the stores? Stay on to the end because the water ratio and one simple cooking trick make all the difference. Welcome back to Chef Matter. Today we are making homemade vegetable spring rolls completely from scratch, including the wrappers. Once you learn this technique, you will never have to depend on store-bought wrappers again. Let's get started. I started by measuring out 250 grams of all-purpose flour. Next, I'm adding half a teaspoon of salt and 2 cups of water, but not all at once. There is something to remember. The salt doesn't just season the wrapper, it also strengthens the dough slightly and improves the finer texture. I always add water 1 cup at a time while mixing continuously. Adding the water gradually helps prevent lumps from forming and gives you much better control over the consistency. The batter we are looking for should be smooth, silky, and slightly runny. Even after mixing thoroughly, I still like to pass the batter through a fine sieve. This is to remove every tiny lump and give us an incredibly smooth batter. This step is easy to overlook, but is one of the secrets to wrappers that cook evenly. A single lump can create a weak spot, making your wrapper more likely to tear during folding. Now let's get started. I heated a non-stick pan over a low heat. Low heat is very important. If the pan gets too hot, the batter cooks before you can spread evenly. Using a pastry brush, I'm brushing a very thin layer of batter across the surface. The goal isn't to make a pancake. The layer should be so thin that it almost looks transparent. That's exactly what gives spring rolls their delicate, crispy shell. Apply the batter evenly to form a circle. This is very important. It is going to make the folding a lot easier when we are folding. Okay, now after applying the batter, we simply wait. As the wrappers cook, you will notice the edges beginning to dry out and gently lift away from the pan. That's a signal. There's no need to flip it. Simply lift one edge and carefully peel the wrapper away. Look at how thin, soft and flexible it is. It bends easily without cracking. I'll continue making wrappers until all the batter is used up, leaving behind just a little batter. We'll use that later as our edible glue to seal up the spring rolls. Table filling. I am adding just a little oil to my pan. Then comes a small amount of seasoning powder. Instead of adding it at the end, I am slightly toasting it first. This caramelizes the seasoning slightly and creates a deeper savory flavor throughout the filling. Then I added my onion and sauteed them just until they soften. The goal is to toast this onion around for you to just sweat out a little bit. You don't want to over fry them. The goal is to leave all the veggies at a fresh and soft, vibrant color edge. I went in with a pinch of chili flakes for a gentle kick. Then I added just a few drops of sesame oil and dark soy sauce. You see this tiny ingredient, the sesame oil, it completely transforms the flavor. It gives the feeling that authentic takeaway style aroma that's difficult to achieve otherwise. Then the dark soy sauce, not too much, just enough to deepen the color without making the vegetable soggy. Now goes in the cabbage, followed by the carrots, spring onion, and I cook the vegetable for about 4 to 5 minutes. The end product is a vibrant vegetable filling with a slight bite. Overcooked vegetables release too much moisture, and this is the reason why the spring rolls tear while you're trying to fold it. And in most cases, you get a spring roll that is mushy and gummy in the mouth, and you don't want that for your spring rolls. Before wrapping, let me show you something. Look how elastic this wrapper is. I can squeeze it, crumble it, and it opens right back up without tearing. That's exactly the texture we are after, and this is what this recipe gives you. Now I'll place one wrapper flat on my work surface. Because it's round, imagine it as a clock. Place about 1 tablespoon of filling just below the center, around the 6 o'clock position, leaving space around the edges. Fold the bottom edge up over and tuck it in gently to create a tighter cylinder. Now fold the left side toward the center. Next, fold the right side toward the center. Then continue rolling upward until only the top edge remains. Brush a little of that reserved batter along that top edge. This acts as a natural edible glue. Finish rolling, pressing lightly so the seam seals securely. A tightly wrapped spring roll holds its shape better and prevents oil from entering during frying. Repeat the same thing for the rest of the spring roll wraps. This is so interesting to do, and it is so easy to master. Just follow the steps in this video. Just do as I do. Now let's fry them. The oil should be hot but not smoking. A simple way to test it is by dropping a tiny bit of butter into the oil. If it rises gently with steady bubbles, the oil is ready. If it sinks, the oil is too cold. If it browns immediately, the oil is too hot. Fry the spring rolls in batches without overcrowding the pan. Cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, turning occasionally, until every side is beautifully golden and crisp. Once they are done, transfer them to a rack or paper towel to drain. And here is the finished spring roll. This is exactly what homemade spring roll looks and tastes like. If you have never made your own wrappers before, I hope this video gives you the confidence to try. If you enjoy it, leave a comment telling me where you're watching from and let me know what recipe you would like to see next on my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Chef Martha and turn on notifications for more detailed recipes made simple. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!